Good afternoon. I am already back for the Congo, the DR Congo, and the Uzbekistan game. And why does this matter? Because this is actually the final opportunity. This is the last chance. This is the final lifeline that South Korea has. And here's what needs to happen. If Uzbekistan must defeat or tie to the DR Congo in order to keep South Korea alive in the FIFA World Cup. Now, if Congo is to win, it is officially over, and you can forget about it will be officially over, and Korea will be out of the FIFA World Cup, and it will be an absolute humiliation if that is to happen. But let's hope that it doesn't have to be the case. Well, here we are. It just becomes very intense. Like, I'm already feeling it. I'm already feeling it. I'm not feeling too good about it. I know that it's supposed to be we're supposed to be like positive and everything and just believe, but it's also just a matter of being realistic, to be honest with you. I mean, I've already prepared my post. So, I mean, I'm already going to take a picture of this one. Already mentally prepared. And getting ready for the national anthems. Now it's the national anthem of Congo. And now it's going to be the national anthem of Uzbekistan. And those were the national anthems of the DR Congo and Uzbekistan. And it's now time to get ready for this game. This could be the last. This is definitely the last chance for South Korea in this FIFA World Cup. And all I can say is I am just really devastated that it has all come down to this. It's come down to a game where Uzbekistan is projected to have little to no chance. Congo is definitely going to be known for the defense. I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go, to be honest with you. Someone said recently, there's only 3 spots left. South Korea can still take it, but it's just a matter of it's just a matter. I don't know. It's just a matter of if Uzbekistan can even force a tie. I think a tie is going to be more realistic, but I think a 1-0 or a 2-0 win for the Congo is probably going to be more realistic. Oh man, there's Korean fans out there that are like, give back Qatar, give back Coach Bento, give back those 4 years. Like, it is just absolutely just devastating to see where we're at. And the Congo, they really do have quality players. That would be just an absolute understatement. There's Congo. Congo has already been known to tie Portugal, but the question is, can they actually get it to the top? And they do have a lot of good players. They got players from the Premier League, the French League, and then Uzbekistan. These are players that have like almost no players of anything of worthy. It's literally just Uzbekistan players. So you can't really bank on the fact that you can't really bank on Uzbekistan even tying this game or even making it respectable at this point. Now it's going to be a moment of silence for Venezuela. I'm Korean, Denali. Now we are ready to go. And this is Korea's final lifeline. I'm really curious about what's the ethnic background of Uzbekistan because I've noticed those players do look a lot different than I would have expected. Uzbek is they're mostly of Turkish. They got 2% of Russians. So they're mostly like Turkish, and some of them look Asian too. Congo is looking for their first ever World Cup win. Their last World Cup appearance was when they were known to be as Zaire. And now they are the DR Congo. And DR Congo has been known So you have a lot of things going on, like, I'm not gonna say about the whole Joseph Kony thing. That was the last time they got this kind of a world of attention. And now we are underway, and all I can say is, if only we can just fast forward to the ending of this game, because I'm really dreading the most out of it. And now it looks like Congo, they're coming out very aggressive already. And Uzbekistan, they're just all this point just playing for pride. And now here's a good shot. Now here's the shot. And then, and they get in. But it could be, it's going to be offsides. Uzbekistan had a goal. It was offsides. I wonder if that could set the tone, though. It was so close. Uzbekistan was about to score in 40 seconds, which was going to be one of the World Cup records. It was so close. I mean, that was like going to be a gift for South Korea. I wonder if this could be the one to set the tone. I mean, the ranking disparity isn't great. Isn't that all that significant? We got Congo at 46 and Uzbekistan at 50. They had a goal in their hands, but it was just waved off because of offsides. But Congo, and where's the foul? Like, there's absolutely no foul. I thought that was foul. Here's a shot. That's going to be out, and that's going to be a goal kick. I think this is going to be a very intense game. It's going to be a bunch of, Fabio Cannavaro is actually the coach. So maybe his Italian background can really help Uzbekistan. No, I don't expect that. I had no idea that Fabio Cannavaro. I was born in America, Denali. All right, I am back. Let's hope that Uzbekistan can really give Congo a run for their money. Colombia and Portugal has already advanced to the round of 32. Okay, Denali, that's what you want to say. And it looks like Congo is already pressing. Like, they really want to score so they can advance to the round of 32. But Uzbekistan, they're just really playing for pride's sake. And they're playing with some long ball. It's been a very intense game so far, and it has barely been 3 minutes, and there's already been a foul committed. It's going against the Democratic Republic of Congo, and it's going to be Uzbekistan's ball. Now here's Congo. They're really on the attacking end. And Uzbekistan just lost the ball. This could be fatal. It's only 3 minutes in. I mean, getting a goal would have been nice. Now here comes Uzbekistan. They're on the attack. And there's not really much going on. And there actually is an opportunity. And Uzbekistan, they're getting close. Now here's the cross. And that is going to be close to a goal. And it was well blocked by Congo. It would have been offsides this time, but it was a good opportunity. And Uzbekistan, within 5 minutes of play, they have already gotten solid opportunities. But it's just how long until Congo actually breaks out of their defensive comfort zone and just flat out just beats Uzbekistan, which is very expected. And now here's another opportunity and nothing much going on. I mean, all we care about, we just need a draw, but we want Uzbekistan to score at least one and definitely two just to create some kind of a cushion. But again, world does not revolve around South Korea. But now here's Congo. They are up on the attack. And now here's a through ball going to the side, and that is going to be a play on. Play on, says the referee, and even Uzbekistan was very confused. Now they're trying to make the moves. Uzbekistan has been a country that has been known to fail to qualify for the World Cup in the narrowest of margins in the previous. Right now, Congo only has 2 points, and just even a tie should seal the deal, you would think. And now Uzbekistan, they're just fighting for their life, but how much stamina are they really going to have? And also, the other thing you have to consider is, I mean, Fabio Cannavaro, I don't think he's thinking about Korea so much because of that controversy of 2002. I mean, Fabio Cannavaro, I would think that he would just want to put on his resume as a World Cup coach. I mean, Fabio Cannavaro was able to help this team get to the 2026 World Cup. And now it's like 5 or 6 minutes in. It's been quite an intense game so far. Both teams trying to attack, and no foul has been called, thankfully. But the speed, they just cannot keep up with Congo's speed. So I think it's only going to be a matter of time until Congo scores. 7 teams have reached the knockout stage of Africa. South Africa, Algeria, no. Which African teams have made it out? Egypt has made it out. I can't really think right now. You got 6 minutes in. Nothing else has really been going on. Actually, Uzbekistan have really been outplaying them. Out of bounds, they lost the ball. And I can't believe it has to come down to Uzbekistan and the Democratic Republic of Congo. And Congo, in their previous matches, they tied Portugal, but they failed to score against Colombia. And it was a good thing Colombia scored, too, because then it would have been a matter of Uzbekistan needing to win, and then Congo could have just easily just parked the bus and get to the round of 32. Ashmatov is trying to pass it away. And now here is Congo, and look at that speed that they got. And Uzbekistan's just struggling to catch up to them. And the fact that we have to depend on a very low-tier Asian team really just says a lot. Uzbekistan formerly used to be part of the Soviet Union back in the day, and then they were able to get their independence away from the Soviet Union, which was from Russia. Now we've got 7 minutes, and then, here's a dangerous opportunity, and nope. Congo's just really, they're struggling to score already, but they've had great opportunities, though. Uzbekistan, their highest ranking was, right now, this is their prime 50th. They're actually 45th in 2006, 2007. Lowest was 118th in 1996. Their first ever international was in June 17th, 1992 against Tajikistan. It was 2-2. And now here's an opportunity for Uzbekistan again. And what do they got in store? And they're actually attacking pretty well. But Congo, they just can't get through Congo because they got that speed, and they're also just parking the bus. I mean, they know they can't really play for a tie. And now here's a long ball. And that's going to be out of bounds. Uzbekistan continues to just throw the ball away. Now here's an opportunity for them, and now here's a shot opportunity, and could it be going in? And that's going to go in for the goal! Uzbekistan has taken the lead 1-0 on a beautiful floater. Now South Korea does have some breathing room. What an amazing goal! And if this holds, it will be forced to the Algeria-Austria game. And Uzbekistan, all they have to do is just hold or preferably just one more goal, and then that way they could secure at least a victory or some kind of a tie. Unbelievable. What is going on with Uzbekistan? That was just absolutely a shocker. And now Congo is in trouble right now, but that was a beautiful floater of a goal. Goal for Uzbekistan. That was just absolutely just unbelievable. They really need that. Fabio Cannavaro is very happy about it. Now, Congo, they could be on the equalizing end. And this is exactly what they needed. This is just to ensure South Korea's slight survival. Now Uzbekistan, they've been fighting very well, but don't forget, it's just 11 minutes in, so nothing is guaranteed. Congo now has a 35% chance to pull away, but these are just, we're just playing with probabilities, so, I mean, I don't know. Now, here we go. That's going to be back to the goalkeeper. Now we got 12 minutes in. Got 12 minutes in, and Uzbekistan's already in the lead. Could give South Korea life. Also, it'd be very iconic of them. Now, here is no other chance. And now here's an opportunity for Uzbekistan. And now here could be another chance. And sliding away. Congo's got a long ways to go, unfortunately for them. That's going to stay in. And that's going to be a corner kick for Uzbekistan. Now it's going to be another potential. It's going to be a corner kick. And now here's the corner. And now here it is. It's going to be a header. And it's going to be a goal kick. It's actually a foul. But Uzbekistan, if they want to qualify, they have to score like 8 goals on Congo, but likelihood of that is extremely low. And if that actually does happen, that would screw over Korea, actually. Now there's Congo, who might have a chance to score. And they have really good moves, and that was an excellent move. And now here could be a cross, and that could be a score. Now here's the cross. And clearing is Uzbekistan. Just get it out of there. Not really much of a counterattack by Uzbekistan. And that really should be a foul. And just don't get a red card. That's the last thing that we need. going to be 14 minutes in. And Congo, they're actually heavily struggling. Now we're at 16 minutes in. Uzbekistan already has the lead. I mean, they came out firing. And I think they are really trying to play for something very, very special for themselves. And if they win, they get 3 points, but they're in a very insurmountable situation. Because right now they're at a -6 goal differential. So they have to score several more to even be in consideration for the number 3 spot. But now here's Congo, and they have a chance already. Now here's a cross, and now here could be a shot. Here's a shot, and that's in for the goal. And Congo has scored. They have tied the game, and that just went in so easily. It is now 1-1. And I wonder if there's a review going on. There's no review at all. And that was just easily brought in. And now Congo is back to life. And that is just, oh man, they just equalized it way too soon. And now Uzbekistan, they have to score again, or at least hold it for like the next 83 minutes? Probably, or like they have to hold for another like 63 minutes. It's really like a lot to ask for. Hold on, let me get how much it really is. We're talking another 73 minutes, and the goalkeeper didn't even try. He didn't even make a good attempt. But VAR is taking a look at it. I wonder what it's about. There could have been a foul. Oh, yeah, because his hand was in the face. So maybe the VAR could take this down. It'd be a very lot to ask. They thought there should have been a foul. And if this does go if this goes against Uzbekistan, if this goes for Uzbekistan, oh yep, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do the VAR. Oh wow. Wow. The goal is gone. Congo got their goal taken away thanks to a hand in the face. I wonder, maybe this. Nah, I'm not gonna say it. Because of a foul in the face. That could be a backbreaker. Oh my goodness. The VAR is bailing out South Korea. How ironic would it be if Fabio Cannavaro of 2002 had South Korea bailed out by this when he was on the Italy team in 2002? That would just be absolutely ironic. It's a win-win. Either score. Yeah, I don't know. But if Congo wins, then they get 4 points. So that would take Korea out. I mean, you got to score as much as you can, but the only problem is they just can't score another 6 more goals, because if they do that, if they do score 6 more goals, then that could actually take out South Korea. But you would think that the chances of that is actually pretty low. And a lot of fouls are being committed. Oh, looks like we got a yellow card on Congo, so now they're having their problems. I wonder, maybe Chomongu had his hand on this game. And now it's going to be 20 minutes in. Now here's going to be a cross. And no foul. Desperately wanted a penalty. Oof. This game is just already too stressful. We're at 21 minutes, and we're getting close to the water break. And after this, the magic number could be 1, as we're at 21 minutes in. Now we're at 21 minutes. And Congo, they are kind of on a favorable end. And now they might be on the attacking end. And this might be the chance. Nope. Uzbekistan just kicked it away. And now I think we're going to be on the water break. Yep, it's going to be a water break. Now here we go. Senor, tell me how you make a thin crust Sahara pizza.
With your hands. Cornmeal.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm excited to announce that we are still offering 50% off pizza and 25% off bowling Monday and Tuesdays. Head on over to Snoqualmie Sahara Pizza. This deal will go through May.
And that's how you make a Sahara pizza. Beautiful thin crust.
Oh boy, what an intense minutes this has been. We can only just laugh at this point as Korean fans, pretty much. I mean, I can't believe Fabio Cannavaro was actually on the 2002 team. Like, how much irony would that really be? Fabio Cannavaro now coaches the Uzbekistan team, and he was in the victim of being part of the 2002 team when they lost to South Korea. And how ironic would it be if Uzbekistan gave them, yeah, Cannavaro is generally a terrible manager. I mean, Italy is just a complete disaster to begin with. Fabio Cannavaro was actually suspended for the round of 16 match because he was doing everything for that defense. Now it's going to be a kick because it was a foul. Now Congo, they try to head it back. And that's going to be headed away. And that's going to be a goal kick. Yeah, Uzbekistan needs to, they have to score because they are definitely in the mindset of trying to win. And at least you want to make Italy makes somewhat proud Fabio Cannavaro. So I guess there's some incentive on that. I mean, if Korea makes it to the next round, it will be the Japanese will not be happy. Now here is a kick, and now here could be a header. Nope. And that just kicks it out. I mean, maybe we want to say that, and now you got to be careful with that ball. And now Congo, they might have it. Now they're in control of it. And they don't really have numbers right now. They're just trying to kick it back because I don't think they really know what they're doing at that moment. Like DR Congo, they just cannot find the net. I mean, I don't know. And now here's Congo. They might have a chance. And now here could be a crossing opportunity. And it nearly gets out of bounds. That should be out of bounds. We gotta get it out of there. And he boots it out. I mean, Uzbekistan, I would hope that they have at least 1 or 2 goals in them. And if they can put it at 2-0, that could be a huge backbreaker for Congo. I mean, it would be a very shocking defeat if Uzbekistan's able to pull this off, especially with coach Fabio Cannavaro. It would be one of Italy's greatest accomplishments in the last, how many years? Considering that Italy hasn't made the World Cup, and the only thing that Italy has to cheer for is literally Uzbekistan. Now here's Congo. I mean, they got some athletic talent. They got talented players. Now here's a cross, and nothing much doing. And that clock has just been really going slow. Like the clock just feels slower and slower as time goes on. And that just goes out, and now Congo is going to throw it in. This clock feels slower and slower as it goes. And now here's Congo with an opportunity. Now here's a shot, and it goes over. What I really want is the right to be able to watch the Algeria and the Austria game. Now here's an opportunity for Uzbekistan. Here could be a shot, and there's a nice pass from behind the back. Nope, not going to do it. And Uzbekistan, they are really playing their hearts out. Like they're playing aggressively. Like I could use Fabio Cannavaro for South Korea, but he wouldn't do that. And now here's a cross. It was batted away. Now here's another opportunity. And nothing much doing. And now Congo, now that they have the momentum, they have the ball, and now Uzbekistan, they're just punishing them. I mean, I think people would like to say that this is a more even matchup, and not exactly a great kick by the goalkeeper of Uzbekistan. Now it's at still going. And, oh no, here it could be. No, and the goalkeeper's able to get it, but it was going to be offsides anyway. Now we're at 30 minutes in. Got 2 shots. Uzbekistan's got a shot on goal along with the Congo. I mean, Congo, they've got a really talented athletic team, but they just don't know how to get to the net, which so be it. I mean, after this game, I'll be effectively having a 1-hour break as we're at 31 minutes in. And there's Congo. Now they're very much in control. And Uzbekistan, they're just fighting for their lives because they know that they have to score as many goals as they possibly can. Fabio Cannavaro is the 4th battalion. I don't know. I mean, how long has Fabio Cannavaro been a coach for Uzbekistan? Since 2025. He even coached China in 2019. I think he was there for the 2019 Asian Cup, it seems. Now we're at 31 minutes in. Fabio Cannavaro is known to be the 2006 World Cup champion with Italy. And that was the game where Zinedine Zidane just could not wait 10 more minutes until penalties. We're at 32 minutes. And it's looking very promising for Uzbekistan and South Korea as of now. And this is like the equivalence of forcing a game 7. And now Congo gets the ball back. And now we're at 32 minutes in. And now it's Uzbekistan's ball. Now we're at 33 minutes in. I mean, all I care about is if I just want the only thing I care about Korea going to the round of 32 is just so I can watch a game in Seattle to fulfill my dreams. I mean, deep down, we all want this to happen, but another part of us, we just want them to lose, want them to get eliminated. Now, here's going to be, I mean, every time, oh, and what was that? I think he was trying to sell the penalty, but he ain't getting it. I mean, I think that should be a flop and given a yellow or maybe a red card. Oh, yeah, he pushed him, and I think that could be a penalty. It's like, dude, why are you putting your hands on him? Like, dude, just cool it. Wow. No penalties being called. We got 2 missed calls so far. A goal taken away and a penalty. Like, I'm actually convinced that Chomungu is actually paying the refs on this one. Wow, a missed penalty call. Congo should have gotten that. Now I'm actually convinced. They really missed that penalty call. Now, that was... I mean, I think any boob would pick Fabio Cannavaro. Japan is getting bent over in the next round. I'm actually putting my money on Japan on that one. Uzbekistan, I beg you. In the World Baseball Classic, 3 different continents, North America, South America, and Asia, have produced world champs in soccer. Just 2, which is Brazil. Well, for South America, it was specifically Uruguay, Brazil, and Argentina. Those are the only champions I can think of. Other than that, it was like Italy, Germany, and Spain. And then, of course, France and Italy. Oh my goodness. And now Uzbekistan. And they just tapped it out. And Uzbekistan's playing very aggressively. And South Korea can just make it to the round of 32 in this kind of way. That's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it is absolutely on the brink. Now here's a chance. Now here's going to be a cross. That was off, and that is, oh, that was saved. That was nearly a second goal. And now Uzbekistan, they're just fighting for their lives. Now here's a cross, and now here's going to be a header. And what are they going to do here? And Uzbekistan has a chance, but now you're just wasted away. Actually, in order to get to Austria and Algeria, Uzbekistan has to either tie or beat Congo before we can even think about Algeria. Scotland is pretty much out of the World Cup. Uzbekistan also has to beat Congo or tie. And now here's going to be a corner, and now here's a header. And not really much happening. And they're, oh, are they going to draw a penalty? Free kick for handball, that's what it was. And the Uzbekistani fans are not happy about it. There may have been a handball, that's what it was. And he did trip on himself anyway, so there's going to be no penalty. Colombia and Portugal looking like nothing. So maybe they just don't care. I don't know. I wonder how the Mariners are doing at the moment. Mariners are losing 3-0. Match momentum has very much been going. I mean, Congo's had momentum. I mean, they've been clearly been outplaying. And it's more than clear about that. Yeah, Congo has outplayed them clearly. But Uzbekistan just happens to have the goal. Now we're getting close to 40 minutes. Now we're at 39 minutes in. Now here it is. Now Congo has it. And Uzbekistan, they're just kicking it out, playing very aggressive. Now they were wondering if that was a penalty, but it's too late. It was a handball anyway, so that pretty much just offsets it, but it was kind of all ball anyway. Now it's a free kick for Congo, and man, look at Uzbekistan. Like the way they're playing, it's just very inspiring. And there's actually some Koreans that live in Uzbekistan as well. We got the Kyrgyz, the Turkmenistans, the Tatars, and the Koreans. There actually are Koreans there. Now here's going to be a corner kick. Now here's the header and fought off by the goalkeeper. And what a save by the goalkeeper. That could have been the easy equalizer. Uzbekistan has one of the largest ethnic Korean communities outside of Korea. There are approximately almost 200,000 ethnic Koreans living in the country. They're called the Kyoto Saram. Most of these descendants of Koreans who were forcibly deported by Joseph Stalin in 1937 from the Soviet Far East near today's Russia and North Korea border to Central Asia. They settled primarily in what are now Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan. And there are a lot of Koreans there, mostly in Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan. I wonder where the 2027 the 2027 U20 World Cup is. That's a brutal foul, and I think that should be a card. That's going to be a yellow card, a very obvious call, and I think that could be an opportunity for an equalizer. That was a really just poor decision by the defender of Uzbekistan. The 2020 World Cup will be in Azerbaijan and Uzbekistan, which I think I want to make that trip. Just a matter of when it's going to be. I wonder when that World Cup is going to be. Doesn't say when exactly it's going to be. And now here's going to be a free kick. And that could be. Nope. And if I were you guys, if that guy's not effective, the one who got the yellow card, I would sub him out. Now they're just trying to kick it out. Like they just don't want to give Congo any opportunities. They do not want to go out in humiliating fashion. I mean, us Koreans, we're not ready to go. And now here's going to be, oh, and there's going to be dangerous. Get the ball out. Oh my goodness, what could that be? I think it's going to be an offsides call. Man, it's getting close, and I wonder how much the stoppage time is going to be. I wouldn't expect it to be a lot though, but the review to take away the goal from Congo, that could be a problem. I mean, that could add up to the stoppage time. I mean, Congo, they need to score 2 goals and not give up anything. They have to win if they want to advance. So the pressure really is getting up to them, very intense. So the exact match dates of the 2027 U20 FIFA World Cup has not been set. There's a lot of Koreans in. They're called the Kyoto Saram. And again, they were of the mainland former Soviet Union who were descendants of Koreans who lived in the Far East. Oh, and here's an opportunity. Nope, nothing happening. And it's going to be a 7-minute stoppage. These stoppage times are just ridiculous. That's just way too long. There's even 87,000 Koreans too in Russia. And now Congo, they're trying to score. I mean, they have the talent. Now here's a cross, and the goalkeeper gets it. Goalkeeper's been playing for his life. And what happened was Koreans began settling in Russian Far East in the late 19th century. Their numbers increased as the Koreans fled the Japanese colonization of Korea beginning in 1910. A number of Koro Saram became significant Korean independence activists, such as the Hong Byung-do and then the Chung Sanjin. Now here's an no opportunity. And now they just keep doing it. And all Uzbekistan's trying to do is just getting rid of the ball. It's going to be a free kick. In 1937, they were all deported to Central Asia. That's crazy. They went to Russia when it was actually like a very functioning society. This was pre-Soviet Union. And Joseph Stalin did deport them. Approximately, it was 500,000 of them. Now they went to Siberia, Uzbekistan, and Kazakhstan, basically just left to die. Many Koro Sarams, they were temporarily moved to South Korea for economic, cultural reasons, especially the Russia-Ukraine war of 2022. Now here's a chance for Congo. Now here's a shot, and that's not going in. That's going to be a goal kick. I mean, Koreans, they started moving even as soon as 1893, even during the Chosun dynasty. And there's a lot of Koreans, Uzbekistanis. It's a very interesting part of hidden history. Now here's the chance. And that is going to be a free kick, but no card. I think I want to go to Uzbekistan if South Korea plays there next year. That I'm very interested in, to go to Uzbekistan. That seems like a very interesting thing to do. I mean, that's what you learn. They're called the Uzbek Koreans. And now we're at a direct free kick for Uzbekistan. And if it could be 2-0, that will put Congo in a very deep hole. And Uzbekistan is mostly a Muslim. Smaller groups of Korean Catholics, Christians, Buddhists. And now here we go. I think that's an ethnic Korean. He does look like an ethnic Korean. And now here's going to be the shot. That's going to be way over. It's pretty ironic that Fabio Cannavaro took that job. Had no idea there were so many of them. Oh, that's a goal. It's going to be caught by the goalkeeper. Portugal and Colombia is at the half at 0-0. Getting close to halftime. And it should be in the next 40 seconds. I wonder how many Koreans, if there are any ethnic Koreans for the Uzbekistan team. Doesn't appear to be any. There was actually a couple of them that actually played for the Soviet Union. It was Mikhail An. He played for the Soviet Union in 1978 for a couple games. He was an ethnic Korean. And that's going to be the halftime. Oh, there's a lot of ethnic Koreans in Uzbekistan. And it is halftime because of the long stoppage time. Mikhail An, he died unfortunately in early 20s. Jeez. He died at a very young age. Like, he died in the prime of his career. Oh my goodness. I'm just looking at what AI is telling me. He was one of the greatest Uzbekistani players during the Soviet Union era. And another player was called Dmitryan. He never really played with the Soviet Union, but he was under the Soviet Union as an ethnic Korean. Pretty scary, dark part of history that no one really talks about. And now it's halftime. And I'm going to do some exercises myself as we are going into the half. In halftime, it's looking very hopeful. Well, time to do some workouts. Now I gotta go pee pee.
We're making half pineapple, half tiki tiki with barbecue chicken. You put the garlic. Put the pineapple on the whole pizza. Remember, they want half pineapple, and the one is going to be tiki tiki. Tiki tiki with pineapple, garlic, feta cheese, artichoke hearts, and the chicken. And we're gonna spread some barbecue on top. And it's ready. Put it on the oven. Let it run.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm excited to announce that we are still offering 50% off pizza and 25% off bowling Monday and Tuesdays. Head on over to Snoqualmie Sahara Pizza. This deal will go through May. So it's halftime. I almost don't even want to think about this game. I think I just want to do another set of workouts, though. as of now for Portugal, as there's a lot to be known there. And I forgot to hit the refresh button. Colombia, as of now, has the advantage. If a game ties, then Colombia they advance. Portugal would be a number 2. Just the idea that South Korea could be breathing for one more game. So as of now, Congo would be going home. Uzbekistan gets number 3, but they would still be eliminated. Portugal, of course, they would advance. Shakira will perform with Madonna and BTS at the first ever World Cup final halftime show. That's going to be a very interesting combination. Still a long ways to go. I don't know what to think of it. There's still another set of. So after this, Uzbekistan just has to somehow hold, but you never know what you're going to get out of Congo because they have the speed to do it. And after that, it's going to be all on to Austria or Algeria. Just so that South Korea can have the right to go to Belgium. Still waiting until the half, and then my heart rate's going to go up again. So I think I'm just going to relax for much of the time. Just so Korea can just have one more stupid game. And now we're getting back. We're back from the break. It is going to be a very intense last 45 minutes plus stoppage time. It all comes down to this, at least to force one more game to watch Algeria versus Austria. But in order to get to that, Uzbekistan has to hold. They got to hold them to a win or a tie. So I guess we're going to have to see where it goes. And it would be pretty embarrassing if for Congo, if they were to be eliminated. Countdown is going to be going, and it's going to be another stressful 45 minutes. I mean, World Cup really is not good for my health at all. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here it is, second half. And now Congo, their task is simple. They have to score 2 goals in order to advance to the round of 32. And that way, South Korea can just get one more game to look forward to, as in, it's just for the right to play against, or the right to be able to watch Algeria and Austria. Sometimes you wonder if this thing can be still scripted for South Korea. And Congo, they are already on the attacking end. In Uzbekistan, they're just fighting for their lives. I mean, Congo, they do have the talent advantage. That's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be Uzbekistan ball. Most of Russia is in Asia. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I wonder who's at the door right now. Now it's, I mean, I think Uzbekistan is just playing they're just playing for their lives so they can at least get a win for their country and Fabio Cannavaro. I just want to watch the game in Seattle for South Korea. That's it. After that, I won't care because I know they will get annihilated. I know, objectively speaking, we want them to just be knocked out to expose the KFA at its highest. Now we're at 47 minutes. Now here's going to be a shot, and that's going to be over. Congo is already overwhelmed. I think they all thought that Uzbekistan was going to be a very easy match for them, and many people thought so. They thought they were going to be the heavy favorites, and interestingly, Uzbekistan also plays a 3-back set. I wonder why they do that. They must think that they have better defensive personnel. Congo plays on a 4-back set. Uzbekistan tries to play a little bit more of an offense. If the results hold, Uzbekistan and Congo will be eliminated. The round of 16 will be in Atlanta, and if you're looking to go to the games, use my promo code Rooftop Sports, get your $20 off. And now Uzbekistan, they're on the attacking end. And if Uzbekistan can just score one more goal, and Uzbekistan's playing very, very physically, but Congo has the ball, and they have a chance to score. They don't exactly have numbers. Uzbekistan, I think they're just parking the bus at this point. But it's still very dangerous to do that because they don't have the personnel to do that. Now here's a cross, and they just cannot get it. There seems to be miscommunication between the two Congo players. There's still an opportunity for South Korea to advance, but it has to go with these factors. Now here's a shot opportunity, and now here's going to be a shot, and that's going to be way out of bounds, and that's going to be a goal kick. I mean, if Congo scores one more goal when it's like too late, I'm okay with that. But there is still way too much game left. And if this holds, the Algeria game is going to be very long. Now here's an opportunity. And don't mess this up. That's going to be a kick. That should have been a hold in Uzbekistan. They're being very aggressive. Congo has only allowed 2 goals. Now there's an opportunity. And now it could be a shot. Oh, just over. It was a really nice shot. But that's going to be a goal kick. And this is just so for the rights to just get one more game for me to enjoy. Now, if Korea loses, I'm done. I'm sorry. If Uzbekistan loses, I am not going to do the Algeria game. I just prefer not to. We're at 51 minutes in. Now there could be opportunity. Uh-oh, this is not good. And there's a cross and just headed away. And now here could be another opportunity. And Congo's really trying to up the pressure. Don't really have much of offensive schemes at the moment. In Uzbekistan, I think they're pretty much just parking the bus, but you can't really trust to do that unless you're a really good defensive team. Now here's going to be a header. And not much good header at all. Congo still has time, I can tell you that. And nothing much doing. Got 52 minutes. And oh no, here's not going to be an opportunity. Here's a good crossing opportunity. And that's going to be, no header. They missed it. They just keep missing opportunities after opportunities. And Uzbekistan, all they're doing is just fighting for pride. And that'll get no foul was called. Now here's Congo attacking again. Now here's a shot. And that's going to be out of there. And that's going to be a goal kick. And nothing much doing. Going to be 53 minutes in. Now it looks like there's an injury going on for Uzbekistan. Fabio Cannavaro wanted a foul. Now here's going to be a chance. No, and seems like Congo is just in. They just don't really have anything going for them on offense. I mean, they've had very inspiring standoffs against Portugal and a very narrow defeat against Colombia. I mean, Congo really did play to their limits. I mean, what really would have been useful is if Congo just didn't score. Now they both would have 0 points, and at that point, there would not be as much things at stake. Like, this would have been a very easy game to watch, but now it still isn't. No, here's a shot, an opportunity. Nothing doing. And now here's going to be a long ball. And Uzbekistan, they're still trying. And no foul at all. Now it's 56 minutes in. DR Congo, they control their own destiny to advance. Now here's a shot and saved by the goalkeeper, but another shot and oh my goodness, how did that not go in? It was an amazing save by the goalkeeper, but it was offsides anyway. Now they're going to the bench. Now Congo, they're still on the attack. Now here's a chance for them. Be careful, don't do the penalty. Now it's 58 minutes. And just to think that if Egypt just won this game, this would have been the clincher. And now Congo, they just keep taking it. And they're trying to sell the flop. And now here's a cross. They're trying to go for a shot. Now here's a shot, and that's going to go way over. Congo just cannot find the net for now. You would wonder if they're just going to wait till the last moments to do this. Now it's getting close to 60 minutes. And now, what's it going to be? Now here's going to be a long ball. Here's a header. And still not going through. How is Congo not finishing? I mean, you would think that the way Congo has been attacking in the second half, you would think it's only a matter of time until they score. Man, I love ChatGPT. I can do all these proofread stuff. And now it's going to be Uzbekistan has a chance. And now here's a shot. Now here's a header. And that almost went through. And now Congo, they are on the counterattack. And now Congo doesn't really have numbers. And you just went it out of bounds. And you're just going to do a throw in. And no foul. Oh, they're gonna call the foul. Now here's Uzbekistan. Nope, not gonna happen. I doubt that many people are even watching this, but I really don't care about my numbers right now. I just care about trying to get to the round of 32. Still 62 minutes in. Now it's going to go for a water break. It's getting close to it at least. And Congo's really been aggressive on the attack. They just cannot finish. And nothing much doing. It's going to be a goal kick. And now I think that's going to be a hydration break right there. Maybe after this whistle. Maybe you want to give Uzbekistan a chance. And I think Uzbekistan's pretty much just parking the bus as of now. And now here's an opportunity for Uzbekistan. And nothing much doing. As of now, South Korea they hold the very last spot. And after that, it'll be up to the Algeria and the Austria game. And there could be a chance. Now here's an opportunity. Nope, that was just thrown away. And Uzbekistan's on the attack. They're just trying to force it out so they can get a corner kick potentially. Now we're at 65 minutes in. We're at 65. And there's no foul being called. That was interesting. How was that not a foul? It was very odd. Getting close to the water break. And Congo, now here's the cross. Oh, that could be a penalty. That's going to be a penalty. Oh, my goodness. Congo has just gotten the penalty. And this could be a backbreaker for everyone else, Uzbekistan and Korea. Just absolutely undisciplined play. And now it's just going to be very stressful. And Congo has a huge opportunity. I wonder how much contact was really made. I mean, I would like to say that he just ran into him. Guess he just happens to be there. And yep, it's going to be penalty. Makes you wonder what, and the pressure is going to be on for Congo. But when you're down 0-1, the pressure is not as massive because you still have to get one more goal after this, which is still very possible. And I think they're asking more for like a yellow card too. And Wisa is the one that's going to be scoring the penalty, or at least shooting the penalty. Let's see where this goes. If this gets in, there's going to be very little room for comfort. And with this goal, Congo just has to score one more goal. And now here it is. And now the shot, and that gets in. And now Congo, the magic number for them is just one to get not only themselves to the round of 32, but to just get South Korea officially eliminated. Yeah, he went in the complete opposite direction. And now Congo has a huge opportunity. Now it makes you very, very nervous. I mean, I don't know. And now they do have the momentum, very much so. Now here's another opportunity for Congo. And yep, and the atmosphere is definitely very electric. And now Uzbekistan, they just got to find a way. I would tell them to just start parking the bus, like get more aggressive. Like stop giving Congo like unlimited opportunities. And my camera is just not working at all. I don't know why. The option for my camera is just not there. Oops. Not for now. I can't find my camera. My camera is just not showing up. It's just not responding. Now it's there. There it is. There it's back. And we are back from the break, and now Congo now has the momentum. Only 20 minutes left, and I would imagine that I can see a very stoppage time goal happening. I imagine it's going to be probably like a 10-minute stoppage time, too. So technically, it's going to be like 30 minutes. I mean, I just want to do just one more game. I mean, now South Korea is absolutely on the brink. If Uzbekistan loses, South Korea is out. So I have every bit of reason to be nervous. And with all this time that is going on, that just gives more time. And now Congo is going to be on the absolute aggressiveness. So, I mean, you just cannot get another. I mean, Uzbekistan just cannot just can't put penalties on themselves. Now, I think they're playing a little bit more defense. Yeah, but I think they are playing a little bit. I think they're trying to maybe score a little bit more. But if I'm Uzbekistan, like, please try to just score one more goal, preferably two. But as of now, Congo, they would still be out if the results hold, but you cannot count on that. I mean, Uzbekistan just looks really exhausting. And now here is Congo. They have an opportunity. Now here's going to be, that's going to be a corner kick, and it's going to be very dangerous. Congo has all the momentum as it was a penalty was given to them because, I mean, Congo, he just smartly just ran right into one of the Uzbekistani defenders. And I really just can hardly breathe on this as we're at 73 minutes. Now here's going to be a kick, and that could go anywhere, and just get it out of there. Dude, just kick it out. What are you guys doing? Oh, we have to really rely on a team that doesn't even belong in the World Cup. I mean, just stop dicking around and just kick it out. Uzbekistan, stop dicking around and just kick it away. I mean, Uzbekistan literally was just dicking around with that. Now it's going to be a header. Dude, okay, thank you. Thank you for getting it out of there. And now there's Uzbekistan, and no one's really attacking because they're just trying to park the bus. But again, Uzbekistan does not have the personnel to park the bus. They have to score. This is just way too much. There's not enough room for comfort on this. There's a Hyundai logo. Makes you wonder if Chomongu was paying for that. Now we're getting close to 75 just to force one more game. And now here's Congo with the opportunity. Here's a cross, and it could be a header, and it goes way over. Chomongu is 100% involved, but it may not be enough. And yeah, that was really just a terrible goal kick. I mean, Congo has all the momentum in the world. Now it's going to be another 15 minutes away until maybe I get to do one more game. I mean, I'm just not in the mood to, I don't even have the energy level to even make an immediate post-rant video about South Korea not advancing. I just don't have it. Just want to, I mean, as soon as we get to the round of 32, if we get to the round of 32, Belgium can do whatever they want. They can score 10 goals and I won't care. Now here's Congo. They have the opportunity. And now here could be a shot. And now they should be shooting right now. I mean, Uzbekistan is literally just trying. Is literally not attacking. I mean, what really is in it for Uzbekistan? I mean, Congo's only scored 2 goals. It was actually a goal kick. Now you would think that Uzbekistan, they have a chance to score, but they don't really do because they're not really trying to attack at all. I mean, they're just really playing just park the bus, and it's really not working at all because Congo has just way too many opportunities. Now here's going to be a shot, and that's going to be a goal. Oh my gosh! Congo just scored and took the lead. And now, if the results hold, South Korea will be eliminated from the tournament. Oh my goodness, I really just cannot breathe at all. And you think that this is pretty much it. Only 22 minutes of South Korea's World Cup run. I mean, I just can't believe it. And I think maybe there's a possible offsides, though, you would think. I mean, I think they should just try to VAR it. I mean, maybe just try to call for a VAR, but they're not going to. I mean, getting Hong Yong-bo sacked is not going to be enough because Chomongu is just going to bring his buddies to join to take over the team, and they're still fucked. They scored 2 goals in just 10 minutes. And nope, they're not going to, there's no VAR. Was hoping for that. And now Uzbekistan has to score or Korea's run of the World Cup is over. And it's still Uzbekistan's ball. They're going to try to score, but you can't really trust them. Like, Korea really, I mean, it was almost going to be scripted again. Yeah, the Uzbekistan goalkeeper is absolutely garbage. So you're saying that Chomongu wanted a foreign manager, but this Lee guy wanted Hong, it looks like. And then, but he's the one with the authority. Why is Uzbekistan giving the ball back? I mean, you think that this game is pretty much over at this point because Uzbekistan doesn't know how to score in a World Cup level. And they were just parking the bus the entire time as soon as they scored because they thought Congo had nothing. And now here's going to be a pass. No, nothing doing. I mean, I was more stressed about it before the goal. I mean, Uzbekistan. I mean, I'm not going to blame Uzbekistan for this. I mean, it was really just Hong Yong-bo just being an absolutely incompetent moron, which is why we're in this situation, being forced to cheer for fucking Uzbekistan. And now they really have no idea what they're doing. Uzbekistan's definitely tired, and looks like there's going to be a corner kick. I mean, that's what they've been doing. Uzbekistan's literally just been giving the ball. Oh, that should have been offside. No, it was onside. The arm does not matter. And that goalkeeper of Uzbekistan's absolutely was atrocious. And this may just be it for South Korea. The clock is ticking. Now the clock goes really fast. I mean, they literally just gave the ball away. They got another substitution coming on. You would think that they're just going to try to press, but I don't think it. I don't. But Uzbekistan's just. It's. I mean, maybe it's just not meant to be. Makes you just very disinterested. And now, as of now, Congo would be the very tops of it. I mean, the fact that Korea put themselves in this position really proves that they don't deserve a round of 32. I mean, even Chomongu trying to, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just really frustrating. Like, honestly, like, after this is over, I'm taking a really long walk. Like, I'm not even in the mood. Or maybe I should just do it just because I'm very fired up. Just get it over with and then just post the video. But this is just very effed beyond belief that Uzbekistan had all the momentum and then they just blew it with a penalty, a very stupid foul. And now here's going to be a long ball, but you really just can't rely on Uzbekistan to score at all. And they're not even passing it to the right places either. And it's like, what are you guys doing? Congo is still attacking for the insurance. And now here's Uzbekistan. They have the ball. They have the opportunity, but they have no numbers to work with. And they just gave the ball away again. And Uzbekistan, I mean, they really just have no idea how to play soccer. Like, the fact that we have to rely on this really just shows that. Now here's Congo again. Like, oh my goodness. Got 84 minutes. I mean, it was just like I really just wanted to get a round of 32, but I mean, South Korea did it to themselves. They put everything in their position. I mean, to ask Uzbekistan to score just one more goal, it's very unreasonable. I mean, don't forget, it's going to be a very inspiring story. Don't get me wrong about that. But that's why all these goals matter. And in Congo, they're just on the attacking end. And I don't think Uzbekistan really has another juice in it in them. And then what's in it for them? They're probably just tired and exhausted. And I mean, after this, I'm not going to do the Algeria game. Like, I just don't have any energy. And there's not really a reason for me to do this right after this. Like, it's very possible from what I've heard from people that when Korea comes back, they're going to come back in very secured fashion. They're not going to even make themselves available at the airport. Probably no media availability because Chomongu is going to try to sneak them in for Hongyongbo's safety, really. Not really much of the players. But it's not going to be met very well. We got 85 minutes in. Congo is up 2-1. They scored within 10 minutes, pretty much right after the water break. I mean, Uzbekistan, they really got nothing left. Like, it's to the point where I'm just very devastated. I mean, this will knock Korea out of the tournament. I don't know if there's going to be any kind of hope after this. But all I know is expect there to be, I mean, maybe if Korea had a lot less class, I think if Korea was living more in a different kind of a culture, not like the whole respect your elders culture, I think the Korean Football Association headquarters would have been burned down by now. Now we're at 86 minutes and maybe, no, there's no chance. And Uzbekistan, they just forgot how to play. They don't even know how to play soccer at all. I mean, I'm not going to blame Uzbekistan for this. I'm going to blame everything on Hongmyeongbul. We're at 86 minutes. And they just literally just throw the ball away. I think Uzbekistan's just really exhausted. The Uzbekistan fans now, yeah, they're happy just to be on the TV, but people like me, we just wanted one more game in Korea. I mean, this is just really depressing. I mean, the goalkeeper was terrible. The defense was terrible. They just kept giving the ball to Uzbekistan, like Congo, literally 24/7. Now here's a long ball, and there's going to be absolutely no opportunity. And nope, the goalkeeper was almost out of the penalty box. And you're just, all the Koreans of us, we're about to face reality that South Korea is going to be out of this tournament, especially in the most gift-wrapped situation for them. They were in Group A against some of the weakest teams in the World Cup. Now here's another shot. And that nearly just put it away. Like, had Egypt won the game, I mean, Congo doesn't really have to play safe because Uzbekistan doesn't know how to score. So it really doesn't matter. Not really much of a good question to ask. And now maybe an opportunity, and then maybe just shoot the ball. And now here's a chance, an opportunity. And no, Congo just have too much. We got 90 seconds until we find out how much stoppage time there really is. I mean, there's really I don't really see any opportunity for Uzbekistan. They're just not creating anything at all. It's really just unreasonable to ask them to win this game or even, to tie this game. I mean, a choke really would be nice for Congo, but with Uzbekistan, and I mean, they're just pretty much a bunch of teenagers pretending to know how to play soccer. I mean, Uzbekistan I mean, look at what they're doing. And then they just foul. Getting close to the 90 minutes, and South Korea's journey is about to end in just absolutely in humiliating fashion, just losing to South Africa. Like, this is even more depressing than 2014. At least 2014, there was at least young talent to look forward to, and that actually became the golden generation. And now they are just only a few minutes away from just literally, and if it holds, I mean, Korea is going to be eliminated. And they almost scored on that one. And Congo still somehow has it. I mean, what's really in it for Uzbekistan to win? Oh my goodness, and that's going to be another goal, and that is over. And it's 3-1, and that is it. I just cannot believe it. It's over. And South Korea is going to be just outright out of this tournament. And I am pretty much just absolutely just devastated. I am angry. And now they are in the last 32 for sure. I mean, literally, Uzbekistan was just standing there doing nothing. I mean, to really ask Uzbekistan to do that much was just very unreasonable. And this is over. South Korea is going to be out of this tournament. I'm just really depressed. Congo is definitely going to be throwing a party like no freaking other. Now here is Uzbekistan. Nothing doing. It's going to be 6 minutes until it's over. I've just never been just absolutely just devastated. And then, yep, it was just not meant to be for Korea. Just absolutely just crushed. I mean, congratulations to Congo. They did something very inspiring. But as for South Korea, this is like the bottom of my soccer fan life. Like, this is literally the worst day. These are the worst 3 days of my soccer fan life. Congo scores 3 goals. Like, it's not like, I mean, I'm just very frustrated. And you just don't really want to say anything. I don't know if there's going to be any regime change. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Like, even if Korean fans like dropped a nuclear bomb, even if they colluded with North Korea to nuke the headquarters of the KFA, I don't think that's still going to be enough. It's just very. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I'm not blaming any of these teams. Like, congratulations, Congo. Uzbekistan tried, but it was just a lot to ask. I mean, Korea did this to themselves. I mean, I don't think that this kind of a performance is enough because there's just too much corruption in the Korean Football Association. Like, I just don't see it. I unfortunately just don't. There's never any accountability in this Korean culture. It's all about favoritism and all of that stuff. Like, I'm just very, very angry. I've never been just absolutely just devastated. And Congo's still trying to score just for fun because why not? There's going to be a header, and here's another shot. That's going to go over. It's going to be a goal kick. And only two and a half precious minutes left. I mean, Congo finally got it. I mean, Hongmyeonbo is going to go down as the biggest disgrace in history. It was just absolutely unreasonable to ask for it to happen. And yes, Congo does deserve it. I agree. I mean, this is the final dagger. I'm really sad. I'm angry, frustrated. Dreams are broken. Dreams are meant to be broken. I mean, I had the dream of watching Korea in America, and Uzbekistan doesn't even know how to score at this point. It's almost like, what are they even doing? Just waiting for the final whistle to officially say that South Korea has been eliminated from the World Cup. And I think they might as well just blow the whistle right now. I mean, good for Congo. And that is it. South Korea's run has officially ended. DR Congo has defeated Uzbekistan 3-1. And now South Korea is officially eliminated from the tournament. Like, it's just absolutely just, I mean, I'm not surprised, but at the same time, it is just devastating for Korea. All the fans that really bled for this country, really kept following, doing all the research, and now it's over for South Korea. Like, I'm just very like, I can't even. I just gotta turn off the TV because that's where I'm at. So obviously, I will not be doing the Algeria game. Like, it is just really depressing. Like, I'm absolutely sad. Now I just gotta post something on TikTok. And literally, the only result that went Korea's way was Spain and Uruguay. Like, this is definitely like the most depressing thing ever. Like, I think this should be. I would think that they're going to sack Cannavaro. After the last 32, there will be no remaining Asian teams unless Japan beats Brazil. It is very disappointing. Like, again, I'm not blaming anyone but Korea. At that point, I just wanted to go to a round of 32 game. Like, it's just devastating what happened. It's just absolutely just, it's very crushing. I'm very upset. I'm very angry. Like, from the very beginning, like I told Korea, not that they heard me, I said that hiring Hong Myung-bo was absolutely a suicidal idea. They had 4 other qualified foreign coaches that could have helped this team go to the promised land. And they just decided to hire Hong Myung-bo, which that just really shows. And I think this is absolutely humiliating for Korea because they were in Mexico, a very favorable group, and we don't even get to see this happen. But I think I gotta go. For everyone that was on this channel, thank you very much. Yeah, the board wasted Korea's talent, absolutely. And for all those that are here, hit that like button, subscribe, hit notification. And since my numbers actually did pretty well for the World Cup, especially South Korea, I really am now motivated to cover more about this team. I will be there for the Asian Cup. I'll be there for the next friendlies. I still want to travel, but now it's time to go. Like I'm gonna make another post video after this, just to lash out my final feelings on this. I really do appreciate it very much, but stay with me here. I'll still be talking about Korean soccer. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more opportunities. I know. And the worst part is I didn't even get to do a stream for Korea because I was playing softball in my 2 games. So I couldn't even do the live streaming and I didn't get to go to any of the games or anything like that. So I mean, the team I'm cheering for right now is Mexico because of the hospitality they gave us. But I think I'm gonna go unless there's anyone that wants to. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep covering this. Absolutely. But I gotta go. I'm really hungry. I gotta eat something so I can like emotionally in a fair way to make this final video for South Korea. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all my Hungs and Tongsangs for being here. I want to thank even all my baseball friends for giving me some love and all my friends. Thank you very much for giving me everything. But I'm getting out of here. But and I'm still going to be covering World Cup games. I'll still be around just for the consistency. It does seem that I have more chemistry with the algorithm of Korean soccer more than I ever did with Mariners baseball. But I will be covering it from now on, all the way going into the 2030 FIFA World Cup. Still got the Asian Cup to cover. Maybe I'll do Olympics, the Youth World Cups, Women's World Cup. So there will still be opportunities for plenty of Korean soccer content. But until then, I just want to say thank you. 감사합니다. And everyone, I mean, yeah, I'm out of here. But here's going to be a last send-off video, just for the sake of pandering to all my Korean fans out there that are here. I did make this video. This was going to be the intro video for all my World Cup games, but I'll just at least end it with this. And everyone, have a good night, everyone.